I had to eat a small leaf. What's up guys, we are Strike Fight Company and welcome to Inside the Fight. You may know us as Fight Scene in a Day, but we've done away with our 12-hour time limit to bring you better fights. Today we're filming a fight scene between a witch and a soldier, and it will be quarterstaff versus broadsword. Let's do it. So this fight has been choreographed in advance by me. I'm the choreographer today, and our fighters will be Josh and Esme. The fight will be filmed by Heather, and sound and behind the scenes will be the lovely Melanie. Now I'm going to go and teach the fight to my fighters.
Adam, I pledge you my sword.
My sword and fight snap.
Esme, you ready to do this?
Yeah!
In this scene, Josh is a sort of off-duty soldier, and Esme has been accused of being a witch.
I know you're no witch.
And was arrested for it. She will have her hands tied for a bit of this, so that's going to be a challenge for Esme. Essentially, Josh has sprung her from her cell to find a magical stone that she's hidden somewhere in the forest. So, Esme, with her hands still tied at this point, makes the first attack to Josh's head, and Josh, you're going to shadow parry it down, just like that. So for a shadow parry, which is the first move here, as Esme comes in for Josh's head, Josh isn't actually parrying it, he's just following it down. It shadows the blade. The shadow parry looks really fancy, but also is a great way to just get yourself out of the way of something that's coming in.
If Adam's super confident that I'm getting out the way, then you get a lot of that, which looks super cool.
You're not going to be ready on guard here. The sword that Esme is using, she's taken from your belt.
Right.
So you are very much on the back foot here. Say for example you are on the ground, it's as you're coming in, you see it coming in. The next bit, straight away, that's going to come out almost like just a get back aimed at her face, and then with the other end of your staff, going to come in at her left shoulder there. And Esme high, oh, lovely. Shunt it down with the quillons, come for his ribs, and then other side, pull back for a thrust, but Josh, before that happens, come down with a nice big hit to her head.
Do you want it to be this end or this end?
It can be whatever side feels better for you.
If you're feeling fancy, I can rotate.
I think fancy. Do you think fancy?
I'm thinking
I
fancy.
think you're fancy.
Because I'm a fancy ass strike fight.
Boom, bind him around and down. Josh, shoulder her away.
Well,
okay,
I need
cool.
to sort my legs out.
90% of learning choreography is where do my feet go? Is it here? I think it's. I was this last time, but now I'm like this. So.
So if I'm like this, if you find it like that,
Some leg choreography.
I'm going to take
for it.
this, and I'm basically going to go like...
Dead. Again.
Please, master.
Taskmaster Adam. Yeah. That's me.
And you're going to come in up here. And big. What's that? What parry is that?
It's a hanging parry 5A.
Yeah, it could also be a hanging parry 5A. This is a parry 5 to protect your head. This is a parry 5A to protect your head from the other side. Oh, give me a hit to head here.
Oh, yeah.
So the difference would be parry 5A, just to block it, and then give it to me again. For a hanging parry 5A, to let it glance off you to come in for something cool. It's actually one of my favourite parries because this is Anakin Skywalker's favourite parry. He does this a lot, and I think that's super cool. So we can come in for this.
Whoa, that's nice.
Yeah. Bind it up and round with that end over.
Yeah.
And then spin to thrust that end into my stomach.
Oh, that's well nice. So
And this is gonna hit.
down.
Boom. Boom.
Imagine getting hit with the end of one of them.
I know. Oh, Jesus. Just realised that with the choreography that I planned, the next bit doesn't really flow so well. So Josh has just hit Esme in the stomach, and my plan was for you to then come around and hit her on her left side, which seems really unnatural for you to go here and then all the way over here.
Unless I spin back the other way if I'm feeling fancy.
You can. I hadn't thought that was pretty cool.
Boom, and then because I think she's weakened.
Oh, that's actually way cooler than what I had. Yeah, do that. Okay. Thrust. Oh, that's fit.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I can long
That's
form it a little
literally
bit.
what it's going to be. So a reinforced parry is when a move of strength comes in or something that you feel like might buckle your blows. You need to reinforce the sword with your other hand, keeping the flat palm of the hand on the other side. Why we don't close our hand or anything like that is because if for some reason Josh missed a strike, it's going to be a big strike onto my knuckles, so we don't want that. So you keep a flat palm underneath and then you can just bring it in. 1,
Up and round there.
Slide up. And then, yeah, just slash it.
Do you want to go underneath that? Oh, can I try something? Because you can't defend against that.
No, not at all. The only thing I could do is duck.
Yeah. Oh, duck! And I have to let go. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Can I do that? That's cool. For his shoulder.
Because I would at this point do a pull, and there's no way you're going to be able to hold
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Pull.
That's some Aikido stuff there. I was going to say another word.
What's your profanity?
We are now about to start choreographing an entirely new phrase, which I'm very excited about because these guys have come up with some really cool ideas to add into my choreography, and now 5 heads are better than this one.
Wow.
Wow, Josh, you're so slick.
Parkour! Esme, because I've seen you with your head poking out, I'm like, can I get that?
Meerkat. Could you then take this as your opportunity to try and get behind him by flipping around the
So
tree?
he goes here, go for my knee again. Here.
Yeah. See if you can catch him there.
I mean, honestly, how you might have to defend it might be essentially to not defend it. There is a strong possibility that I would just take a dive.
That hits a knee.
Do it there.
One, two.
How's he getting up though?
I would do anything.
Kick to her right leg, maybe.
Anything
Back of the
for
knee kind of thing.
love.
That's what I'm
But I
going
won't
next.
fall
That's
down.
going to see.
Well, let you come in there. I can get that.
Yeah.
Get that.
So here.
This is going to
Start
come
the plan
from
if
there,
this way.
straight through.
Boom.
I use
Roll.
that. Then I'm starting to get up. You
Yeah.
Aim from about here.
I have to block that there.
Yeah. And use that to
And
get
now I'm
up.
up. Yeah, boy! I like that. Adam, what do you think? You look very pensive.
No, I have an idea, but it makes it's a little bit martial arty. It's a little bit. And what my thought process is, when Josh goes to strike Esme in the face with that staff, she doesn't fall down. She just she avoids it there, and he sort of controls her head on the way down, to sort of force her out the way. I'm not sure if it'll work. It might lessen the scrappiness, is what I'm worried about as well.
If you film it from this side, I can grip it.
Yeah, I'm going to very gently keep
So rather than you actually holding it, it's kind of like me.
Is it comfy for you, Esme?
Yeah, it's fine.
You sure?
You're hitting the back muscles, which are really good. Just when we're doing contact hits, there's certain muscle groups that we need to hit. So we want to aim for all the big muscle groups, including your ass, your thighs, your abs, your lats, your traps.
Good girl.
Josh is going to place his staff on what looks like is my neck, but obviously the neck is a really delicate place, especially on the front of your neck, so you've got to be super careful. I'm looking at Josh, if not a little bit to the side of him, so he gets the nice muscle here, and then he's, rather than pushing me that way, he's just pushing my shoulder down on my shoulder to keep contact.
I choreographed this in my living room with my roommate, who's also called Adam, lol. And I had the handle of a small broom, which I named Meryl Sweep. Right, that's her name. And the dustpan that goes with it, with her, is Dustin Hoffpan.
Obviously.
Now my roommate had a mop handle, and I can't think of a good name for the mop. Can you guys comment below with a good name for my mop? So yeah, for the last phrase, Esme's going to be running, nearly at the finish line, turns, big swipe there, come across for that there, pull back the thrust, straight away to there, step in and shunt, as you go, end up right on top of Josh, sword at his throat, bit of cocky, you should have left me in that cell, and now this is the stone you've been looking for. It's been here the whole time, and it's never leaving my family. Pull out the dagger. Yeah, that looked great. How did your staff end up over here?
I bring it round
Yeah, cool.
and then pull it back.
That's absolutely great. If that's all the way over there, you ain't getting that back. That's grand. Keep it. Absolutely keep it. Like I said, I came to today with a framework of what I wanted. And these guys have enhanced that so much by adding their own ideas in. We've changed some stuff around, moved the order of stuff, but these guys have picked it up so quickly. They've helped me choreograph stuff. We've got 3 different locations to film in for 4 different phrases of choreography. This is all looking gorgeous. Ah! 3, 1. Mel, you've just won the heart of the princess. What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna get all of the diamonds.
But that was scary. Forgot you were coming this way.
Action. I have nothing to dig with.
You have hands? Oh, jeez.
On the roll, Ev. This is where Esme frees herself from her shackles, and we're just trying to figure out how we do that whilst not having to do too many cuts. Think what we're able to do is cheat the fact that the ropes around her wrists are tied. She's going to sneak around the tree, plant the sword in the ground, start cutting it with the sword. I'm going to pan away to Josh, catching her up in the background. By the time we've cut back, not even cut, just panned back to her, she'll be free from the ropes and can fight with 2 hands. Should work really well.
I don't know when you're off me.
So, this is Mel signalling to Esme that it's time for her to react.
Yeah, I got you.
There you go. That
I can't see the screen.
I'll signal to you, Mel.
Okay.
She got there just in time.
I had to eat a small leaf because basically it floofed up and it landed in my mouth, and I was like,
Scene 29, take 3. Scene 29, take 5.
Cut.
So I think that might be a wrap.
at last!
That's a wrap. Are you ready?
Exhausting.
Go on, rip it off.
It's like the Hulk.
Thank you guys so much for watching how we made that fight. We're about to show you the fight in just a few seconds. Please leave us a like and a comment, and if you've got any suggestions for fights that you want to see, any storylines you want us to try, please leave us a comment and we'll do our best to get that done. Thank you guys so much for watching.
You sound tired.
Silence. Unless you want me to drag you back to yourself.
To be dragged back to a dungeon, to be hanged in the morning for witchery, or a pleasant stroll in the forest with you.
Enough. Just keep walking.
Why did you do it?
Do what?
Spring a poor girl from her cell without telling your commanding officer? Afraid I'm gonna cast a hex on you?
I'm not as superstitious as my superiors. I know you're no witch. I also know that you were found somewhere around here, digging in the dirt, presumably looking for the stone.
And what stone would that be?
The stone of Alicia. Your silence betrays you, woman. Is it here? Start digging.
I have nothing to dig with.
You have hands?
Officer, why are you so tired?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
I just thought you'd be more comfortable if you could have a little wider. have never taken me out of my cell. And by the way, this is the stone of Alicia. And it's never leaving my family.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider hitting subscribe. It would really help us out. Thank you again and see you next week.